let's do some problems here. I have a cube, and the surface of the cube has a total area of 24 centimeters squared. So again, we need to make sure we understand what we're talking about. We're talking about cubes and area. So the area is the surface on the outside. To really get a sense of where this 24 is coming from, I really should have an idea what this net looks like. So my net for this, I'm just going to draw it like this. So I have 24 squares in this net. Now to figure out the side length of this cube, really I want to look at the side lengths of these squares. So I want to know how many squares are in each one of these squares. So I need to divide that 24 up into 6 parts. So this is 4 for every one of these squares has an area of 4. To find out the volume of this cube, really I need the side length. So if the area is 4, how do I go from area to side length? Well, I need to square root. So if I take the square root of 4 centimeters squared, I'm going to end up with 2 centimeters of side length. This is my area. This is my side. Okay. So then working out the volume is equal to my side length cubed. So that's going to be 2 centimeters of length cubed. And so I end up with a volume. The number of cubes that fit into this cube here is going to be 8 cubes. Okay, so if I can draw this out. Yeah, if I sketch it in, that's a side length of 2, and that cube, if you can kind of count them up, there's going to be 8 cubes in that volume. So this last problem here is talking about, we have a block made of Unifix cube that has a surface area of 42 centimeters squared. So we'll do the same thing. We want to know what the square sides look like in terms of their area. So again, I'm going to have my net, and if the surface area is 42, I know that if I divide by 6, every square surface is 7 squares. So is this possible to make this block from a 1x1 Unifix cubes? Well, is it possible to have a side area, an area of 7 and have basically whole number sides? Well, that's not possible, because if I want to go from area 7 squares to area, well, when I know that's not a perfect square, and if I'm not sure, I can just plug it into my calculator. My calculator gives me 2.64 ... Yeah, I cannot get a whole number length for the edge. Okay, so this cannot be put into, I cannot make this from the Unifix cubes, which are discrete pieces. Okay, so I can't chop my Unifix cubes into 0.64 length. So this is not possible. Not possible because the side length is not whole. Okay? All right, so there we go. That's the lesson for today. There's a challenge problem as well here. You can kind of work on that challenge problem if you like, and you can ask me about that if you want a hint on that. Okay? There we go.